Bismillah ar-Rahman ar-Rahim. New Vision International School, Social Studies, 2019, 2020. Before we start, you have to prepare your student book, activity book, and highlighter. Social Studies, Grade 7. Hello, my dear students. How are you today? Welcome back to my Social Studies class. I'm going to discuss with you Lesson 4 in Unit 4. And our lesson is Rights and Duties of Citizens. And our objectives are to be able to explain the term citizen and citizenship, and to be able to identify some of the rights and duties of citizens of different countries. Please open your student book, page number 138. Citizens and citizenship. Citizens are people who live in a certain country. In legal terms, being a citizen means more than just living in a country and being loyal to it. So, a citizen is a person who legally belongs to a certain country and who is entitled to the rights and protections offered by the state. People who move to a country to live and work, like foreign students, tourists, are not citizens. Sometimes people immigrate to another country and they go through a process of becoming a citizen by naturalization after they have lived in a country for a set period of time. This what we called applying for a citizenship. Here we have a picture. You will see in the picture men and women. These people are taking part in a ceremony after applying for citizen in the USA. And after the ceremony, they will enjoy the same rights as other citizens of the USA. Rights and duties. Citizens have rights which are normally laid out and protected by law. Some of these citizens' rights, including the right to follow their beliefs and the right to vote in elections, and the right to equal protection before the law, and the right to own property. Rights are balanced by duties or responsibilities. For example, citizens of Saudi Arabia have the rights to education, but they also have a responsibility to work hard and make the most out of the opportunities given to them. Other duties that are linked to our rights include Other duties that are linked to our rights include respecting that other people have the same rights as you do and obeying rules and laws, and respecting the values, traditions, and feelings of your community. Please open your student book, page number 138. The Universal Declaration of Human Rights. After the Second World War, the leaders of countries from around the world agreed that people all over the world deserved to be treated fairly and with dignity. As a result, in 1948, the United Nations issued the Universal Declaration of Human Rights. This document describes the rights to which all human beings should be entitled, the stress that everyone should be treated equally, like no matter what race, language, beliefs, nationality, or social grouping they belong to. Here we have a picture. This picture for a meeting of the United Nations. United Nations representatives from all regions of the world formally adopted the Universal Declaration of Human Rights at a meeting on 10th December in 1948. Here we have a picture and we have a question. What does this picture refer to? The answer: students are putting red paint on their hands to make posters to raise awareness of child soldiers. Here we have some rights and duties of the state and the citizens of Saudi Arabia, which are given in the Nizam. Duties of the state include protecting the Islamic creed, like applying Sharia. Number 2, developing and maintaining the two holy mosques and providing care and security to pilgrims performing Hajj and Umrah. Number 3, protecting human rights in accordance with Sharia. Number 4, guaranteeing the rights of citizens and their families in times of emergency, like illness, disability, and old age. And the last point is providing education and healthcare. And they are something like protecting the environment. Child soldiers. The Universal Declaration of Human Rights states that children under the age of 15 should not fight in wars. Sadly, this is not the case, and the United Nations estimates that there are 300,000 child soldiers fighting in active wars in the world today. Almost half of these child soldiers come from Africa. The International Declaration states that all human beings are entitled to 10 points. We will see them now. Number 1, the right to life, liberty, and security. Number 2, freedom from slavery. And the third one is freedom from torture or cruel treatment. Number 4, fair treatment before the law and the right to be assumed innocent until shown to be guilty by trial. Number 5, freedom of movement and the right to a nationality. Number 6, the right to marry, have a family, and own property. Number 7 is freedom of thought and belief. Number 8 is freedom of expression and opinion. Number 9, the right to associate peacefully with others. And the last one is the right to take part in a government and to have equal access to public services. You know, we live in many different countries. Unfortunately, there are some human rights abuses. Although many countries of the world have signed agreements to protect human rights, there are still times when people's rights are violated. Children are especially vulnerable or weak to having their rights opposed. They cannot protect themselves. This paragraph is about the last picture. The non-governmental organization Human Rights Watch organizes an event called Red Hand Day. This day on 12 February each year. The aim of this picture is to raise awareness of child soldiers and to encourage young people to speak out against the use of children in the war. We arrive at the assignments, so your homework will be in activity book page number 9798. Here we have some rights and duties of the state and the citizens of Saudi Arabia.